Hey yo, what is up guys? I am back with yet another video, and as you can tell, my hair is blonde like I was in the Berserker armor and I lost my shit. So, this is what I look like now after being in the Berserker armor. Anyways, so you guys should know what this video is about. It's about the last chapter of Kentaro Muira's Berserk. Let's get right into it. As the last chapter left off, the Moonlight Boy was on the island, and yeah, so Guts is chilling with him, which was really cool to see because I really want to talk about this. Is like, I guess I should just get off the bat now. I thought it was cool how Guts was putting the boy in the Berserker armor, like the chest protector, and it was really reminiscent of when Guts put Griffith in his armor before the eclipse. If you guys remember that. And if you've read the chapter, spoiler alert, we'll just get right into it. The Moonlight Boy is in fact Griffith, and they share a body with Guts and Koska's kid. So, it's all fucked up, baby. It's all messed up. It's all been confirmed in this chapter. And yeah, so I just whoa. And the way they draw that, like with the hair changing from black all the way to white and having Griffith have his whole little monologue about walking alone or whatever, you fucking douche nozzle. You sacrificed everybody. You sacrificed everyone, all for that? Oh, Chief. Anyways, yeah, I mean, what a cliffhanger. Like, might as well just get that out there. What a cliffhanger. What a way to end the series here. Like, This sucks. This really, really sucks if that's, like, the last chapter of Berserk. Not that it wasn't amazing, but it's just like, wow, what happens? We never get to know. We never will know. Unless there's, like, a manuscript out there. Which I really, really hope there is for this, and Berserk and Kentaro Muira's assistants can carry on his story. So yeah, so how it ends is kind of interesting. So how I think it would carry on would be because Koska was coming out to like see whoever the fuck I can't remember right now, but like, yeah, Koska was coming out. Guts was there, like, oh shit, Griffith's there. So as we all know, I'm gonna assume the next chapter would have started off with Guts going full rage mode, like Griffith, you know, the classic Griffith call, and I assume Koska's there. So it kind of reminds me of like the Conviction arc where Koska was there, and like Guts gets full of rage and he realizes, oh shit, Koska's important to me, and how he stops and tries to protect Koska going over his revenge against Griffith. But now it's even more twisted because it's like, oh, it was this boy who Griffith was formed with. So Griffith had been chilling with Koska and Guts the whole time and appearing and stuff. So the question is, do they know that that kid is their kid? That's like the thing. It's like, I'm pretty sure Koska probably knows, sort of, but like, is it ever actually confirmed that they like know? Because I don't remember like being like, Guts is like, oh, this is my child or whatever. Because you think he would have like known that in this chapter or whatever. So, like, does Griffith spill the beans? Do they fight here? Like, we know there's going to be some kind of showdown confrontation in the next chapter, or there should have been a showdown confrontation in the next chapter between them. I'm just, like, man, that bums me out that we don't get to know. Like, we never get to see Griffith or Femto versus full-powered Berserker armor Guts. Like, that is, like, the fight to see. I want to see it. I gotta see it, and I hope the assistants do carry on the story and we do get to see something like that in the future, because it's like, we have to see them fight one last time. It's so built up. It's Naruto versus Sasuke, it's Goku versus Vegeta, it's Guts versus Griffith 3, I believe. Is that the third fight? They fought in the Golden Age arc the first time, fought at the end of the Golden Age arc the second time. I don't think they fought, they didn't fight in the Black Swordsman arc, or yeah, so that'd be it. That's the only two times they fought. So like, do we get all? Does that mean we all like this next arc? I gotta talk about this. This next arc would have been insane. Like, think about it. Would the Fantasia arc have ended with Guts versus Zod and like their final showdown, and leading right into Griffith versus Guts in the final arc? Because like, we were literally at the final arc. Like, we were in the closing moments of this whole arc here. Like, there's probably maybe only 100 chapters left of Berserk before it was supposed to be done, like maybe that much, but yeah, like it's crazy to think because apparently it's like 80% done is what the story is, and yeah, that's just like so sad that we'll never get to see the ending of it. But anyways, I'll just talk about here what I like was hoping we'd get to see like going further. Like obviously, I want to see Guts versus Griffith, 3, but Guts versus Zod would like be like the final like showdown where like Guts masters the Berserker armor and then he goes and fights Zod. Like that would be a solid scrap right there. I don't know if I'd want to see Zod die though, but I assume he would be having to like die in this battle or whatever, or he'd have to like submit in some regard. So that's like one thing I'd have to see. Kosuke and Guts obviously reuniting and like sharing that final moment together. So like the thing I always thought about would like Guts start like a new band of the Hawk, like with like Serpico, Farnese, Azon, and Roderick and all the other dudes. That's like what I was always wondering, and like he'd meet up with Salat and Rickert, and they'd all have like their group, and they'd be like the new band of the Hawk, and that's how kind of the story ends, whereas Guts is leading the new band of the Hawk, or would it end with like Guts laying down the Demon Slayer sword and like calling it good, the Dragon Slayer, sorry, not the Demon Slayer, and calling it a day wise, like he defeats Griffith, and he says you're just a stone in the road, and walks away. But I guess they still have the issue with the brand of sacrifice. That's still a problem. So they got to figure out how to drop that. What the most fitting ending for Griffith is what I want to mention. Isn't that he dies, but he goes back to the form he was in before the eclipse, where he's all like mangled and defeated and distressed. That would be like the ultimate comeuppance. Is that's how he looks at the end of the series. He doesn't die, but he does get that retribution where he's stuck to live like a cripple. And he has to struggle and live with it the same way Guts had to for the entire series. So that's one thing I would personally like to see. Obviously, Koska, her ending up with Guts. I don't know. That's what I'd kind of like to see, is then kind of start a new band of the Hawk. So that's actually what I'd like to see from the end of the series. Let me know what you guys would like to see at the end, like if this is to continue or whatnot. I don't know. And you know what? As like the last chapter, it was amazing, and it obviously left us wanting so much more. But in my opinion, I can't call it the ending. I can't do it. I want more. I need to know. I need to know that there's something, man. I need some kind of resolution to this story. But hang in there, strugglers. Like the video, comment, and subscribe. Bye.